Hi, Bob Freeman here with MarineMax in Naples, Florida. I'm here today to talk to you about the Boston Whaler 2018 315 Conquest 60th Anniversary Edition. Let's start on the outside of the boat, and we're going to go with the profile. We've got this beautiful steel blue. It's kind of a little bit of a metallic look to it. Gorgeous blue color. You've got the rub rail with the stainless steel insert, which is really nice. And then you'll see the high freeboard that you have. And then once you start getting to the bow of the boat, the freeboard goes up even further. So this is designed for cutting through big water. So this is an out in the Gulf, out in the ocean boat, big enough for that. It's got the deep V, and again, it's got the big flare out. So this is designed to hit the big waves and spray the water out. So it's a very dry, very solid boat. It is foam filled, so it's solid cutting through the water. As we move towards the back of the boat, we have the swim ladder, we have the trim tabs, and we have underwater lighting here as well. And the boat is powered by the Mercury Versatility 350s. Great power for this boat. Also has the joystick piloting, and you'll see that when we get on the boat. And let's get on and see the rest. Here we are up on board the 315 Conquest, and let's start at the back of the boat. And what we've got, if you are out fishing for the day, you've got rod holders on the sides, you've got 3 across the back, and you've got a nice leaning post right here. So if you are fishing off the back of the boat, very comfortable, soft leaning post right here. You also have a very conveniently located, good size live well right here. And if you aren't fishing for the day, if you're just going out for a boat ride, sunset, lunch, whatever it may be, beach, you can just lift this up, pull that out, and you've got a very comfortable 3 adults can comfortably sit on this seat here. And if you do have more than 3 adults, you can come over here. This is an option. You can bring this down, and I can put a couple of more adults right here. So I can have 5 adults comfortably here. I've got a table that'll go right in this area right here. So people here and here can all utilize the table, which is very, as far as entertaining, does that very well. We've got a seat that if you want to also have 2 more adults coming this way, you've got a seat and a tray that actually comes right out here. It's a shelf, so for your feet. So I can actually have 3, 2, and 2, so you can have 7 adults comfortably on the back of the boat. Entertains very, very well. A lot of storage. You actually have 3 drawers, 1 and 2 below. Lots of different compartments in the shelving to hold different things. So a lot of storage space right here. And then as we move over to the starboard side, I've got the refrigerator. Also has a freezer in here, so you can actually keep about a half to a 3/4 pound of 10-pound bag of ice in here. Prep sink, pull out sprayer right here, and we also have an AC vent, and it's located right here to keep the back part of the helm area cool. Has a generator to run the AC. And as we move back now, if we're going to sit on the inside, all I do is push it back the other way. Now I can use it as a nice lounger facing forward. A couple of people can actually be here. We've got a filler cushion in here, and if you don't want this, you can have a table that'll sit right up in this area here, and you can also lounge facing the rear. So very versatile sitting area, along with the table, makes it a nice eating place for 3 or 4 people. As we move to the helm area, you'll notice that on most of the whalers, we don't bring them in with electronics, so you've got a lot of room to put everything you're going to want to need on this. 2 big GPSs will fit, along with any other electronics that you're going to need. Have the SmartCraft computer, big screen here, gives you all your important information, all your precious temperatures, all your fuel, how much fuel you have on board, how much you're burning at that speed. Tons and tons of really good information in this computer. You've got a spotlight, remote control for the Fusion stereo, traditional whaler steering wheel, and then as we move, the rockers are very conveniently located here, and I do have 2 vents for the captain, which gives him good AC up in this area right here. So, trim tabs down below, and 2 important features we got here. The joystick is just incredible. As far as docking, I can put the boat anywhere, anytime, any position. If I want to go sideways on a lay-along docking, I just lean it this way, and if I've got a strong wind, I can keep pushing and get more RPM until I finally get to the dock. So total control of the boat with this. A couple of other features, it's got auto heading, which is an autopilot, so it's a point and shoot, so you point the boat with the line that comes out of the GPS to a marker that you want to go to. If you're going to the Keys, you put it on the outside marker of Key West. You hit that, and the boat's going to take you directly there. No fluctuation in the pattern at all, so you're going to get there 20 to 30 minutes faster and burn less fuel, and you don't have to drive the boat all the way, which is much more enjoyable for the captain. Just keeping an eye on, make sure there's nothing in front of you. And then lastly, we've got the digital throttle and shift. So what I do is I use the joystick getting out of the slip, and once I'm out, I hit the one lever. I put this one down to remind myself that I'm in the one lever mode. And then this one will control both engines and keep them perfectly synced at all times. It's much easier for the captain to not have to adjust the RPMs, and also it's better for the engines for the fact that they're always synced and they're never, you don't have one higher or lower, because it's really not good for either engine when they're not perfectly synced up. So great helm area right here, great visibility. The hard top, you get the full enclosure that comes around, which allows the heat and the AC to work very, very well, so you're completely enclosed. Or you've got, you can keep it all open here for like a day like today. The breeze is beautiful, plenty of fresh air. And lastly, in the cockpit area, you've got a vent window up there. So again, on a day like today, I'd have that open, having the fresh air blowing through from the top. So you've got, even though we have a full windshield, which is fantastic, you still get plenty of fresh air. So let's go below. Okay, down in the cabin. It's a real spacious cabin for a 31-foot boat. We'll start with this area here. It's right now it's set up for dining, so this will actually flip open and make a nice dining area for 4 adults very comfortably. I've had more around it, but 4 adults very, very comfortably. It'll also lower down, and you have a filler cushion that comes in here, which will make a very large bed area. So it's very wide, so you got plenty of room. So very comfortable bedding area here. And then as we move to the galley, you've got a sink with a pull-out sprayer, so you can good for rinsing things off. Single burner stove, which is plenty, and the microwave oven and the flat screen TV. So then we go down to the mid cabin, and there's actually a lot of room back there. If it's set up nicely, you can sleep 2 adults. Actually, I've had 3 back there before. I've had 4 kids back there, so plenty of room for as far as that. We've got a porthole that you can get extra light and fresh air if needed. And then as we move to the head, we've got the sink with a pull-out sprayer, so that becomes your shower. And rinsing yourself off, it does everything well as far as that. We've got the porthole with the window. The window opens up to give you fresh air and extra lighting, and we have the vacuum flush head as well. So the vacuum flush is really top of the line when it comes to that. So let's move up to the bow and see the rest. Here we are up on top of the bow of the 315 Conquest, and you'll see it's got a very, very large sun pad. I've had 4 adults extremely comfortably up here. This is a removable cushion because the skylight is below that for down in the salon. But 6, you can put up to 6, but 4 very comfortable adults up here. You've got a large rail with chrome-plated stainless steel, tall, safe. And then we've got the Windlass System up here, conveniently located as well. And you've got rod holders. You've got 1 port and 1 starboard over here. And these are for the sunshade. So if you were anchored out somewhere or at the dock and the sun was hot, you could put the 2 poles in, and then you could hook the sunshade on the top and give the sun pad some shade. It's not full shade. It's a partial shade sun top, but it works very well. And then lastly, we have the hard top. You can see it's a large hard top. It's a good angle to look at it. We do have a spotlight up on the top as well. But look at the visibility you have on this boat. You've got a 360-degree perfect visibility all the way around. So the 315 Conquest is a wonderful boat. If you have any further questions on it, my name is Bob Freeman. You can give me a call at 603-213 1194.